Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Ask Mary Pat. And we're going to do these monthly, and basically, you can ask me a question, something that's been on your mind for a while, or you saw something and read something, heard something, and you have a question. You can send it to me at, I'll repeat this at the end, bluemoonwellness@yahoo.com. You can text it to me at 540-660-4367. And pretty much any question on massage or energy work, Reiki that I do, and other types of energy work, other types of modalities, anything generally health and well-being. If I don't have the answer, I'm a pretty avid researcher, and I'm going to do my best to go and find out what I can about that subject. If you ask me about astrophysics, yeah, no, that answer will not be forthcoming. So you'll have to ask somebody else on that one. So today we're going to talk about massage. So this came about, I actually sent out the notification that I had opened up the Willow Animal Hospital for services, and that location knew. Willow Animal Hospital also sent out, they did a Facebook post, and I noticed that many people shared, and there was a common theme across in the comments, which was, I wonder if this might be good for my dog. So I wanted to just chat briefly about massage and why would it be good for your dog, and when and kind of how. Not so much how. That's for seminars, and I do give them, so stay tuned for any seminar announcements. Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. It's good for your dog. In pretty much almost anything, your dog, your horse, even your cat, your pet steer. I've worked on a llama, some goats, even 2 rabbits. Energy work I've done with birds, but we'll talk about that another time. So it is really good. It has numerous benefits. It does have some you can almost not go wrong with massage, getting it from a professional. But there are some contraindications, and they're not numerous, and most of them are fairly obvious. And I'm not going to go into all of them now. But pretty much the 2 main ones are if your animal is sick. Yeah. Your dog has 104-point temperature, you don't bring the dog to your massage therapist. You go to the vet. Your dog is incredibly lethargic and really didn't even want to get in the car. I understand that sometimes that can be confusing with pain, but even still, if your dog is normally running around and suddenly is not, and barely eating and very lethargic, didn't want to get in the car, you can put them in the car, but please take them to the vet. I am not a vet. I am not a vet in any way, shape, or form, and nothing in these videos, any of these videos can be used in substitution for veterinary advice. Please make sure that you go to the vet if you have any questions on your animal's health. Always, always the vet, not the massage therapist. If you're not sure, you're in a acute situation, all of my clients are welcome to contact me and say, I don't know where to go. I can help guide you in that area, but I will guide you to your vet. Okay. If your animal is, 3-legged lame, yeah, you don't call your massage therapist again unless you're not sure where to go, which is the best rehab place or ortho or whoever. Then, but yeah, you don't bring them to your massage therapist first. Okay, you can ask me the questions, but you don't bring your massage therapist the 3-legged dog until that 3-legged dog has been seen by a vet and is approved for massage. Okay. Benefits of massage, too numerous to mention. It's just too numerous to mention. When I was in massage school, which I did later in life, I actually spent 17 years in information technology and lost it all to Lyme disease and reconstructed my life to do this. When I got my book for human massage therapy, I'd been a competitive athlete for 30 years. So I used to get body work and I knew the benefits, I thought, but no, there were like 5 to 6 pages of benefits in this book because it affects every system in the body. Now, this is human body, but Yeah, it's gonna pretty much be the same for your animal friends. Um, so we know about some obvious things that it releases tension, it can relieve some stress, it reduces, you can reduce muscle spasms, you can eliminate muscle spasms, you can get rid of trigger points, you can increase range of motion and flexibility. A full massages kick in your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest. It's a healing place for you and your animals. Um, so, and massage can do the opposite. It can kick in the sympathetic nervous system. It can pump you up for an event. So it has a ton of benefits. It affects the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system, and even can in regular massage, which I would say is monthly, at least. Regular massage can increase the number of lymphocytes, your white cell count. Um, and your natural killer cells. So it can. That's regular massage, but basically regular massage can increase the effectiveness of your immune system. Now, if you get massage, if you bring your animal to me once or twice a year, you're still going to get that benefit. You're going to get benefit from the massage at that time. But these other types of long-term benefits occur only if you do it more regularly. Okay, so that's benefits. I could go on, but we're trying to keep these shorter. Lots and lots and lots of benefits. So let's just take dog, since this was that was the area where from which this question came. So we're gonna look at dogs. Let's go through the life cycle. Puppies. Yes. Yes. I have numerous clients. Most of them are long-term clients and they mostly have sport dogs. But some of them are conformation. And which is technically a dog sport. Don't want to offend anybody, but conformation, athletic sports, they will bring me the puppy to get used to being touched, to actually like being handled by a stranger. And because I touch everything with the puppies, I play with their ears, I even lift up their lips, look at their teeth, I get to play with their feet. They can nibble on me a little bit for the young ones, it's fine. But play with their tail gently, but they get used to being handled. And as then you check them periodically as they grow, you can see how they're growing. I was at the American Belgian Malinois National Specialty in May at their agility trial, and I actually saw, I think he was about 4 months old, beautiful Malinois puppy who was developing wonderful muscle. He had great muscle development already in his hind legs, but he actually had a little bit more in the adductors and the hamstrings, so the inside of and back, kind of back of the legs, and not as much on the outside of the legs, the lateral aspect. And it's just good to know. And so I just pointed it out to her. I actually worked on a littermate female who was not that way. So I pointed it out to her and she went and got herself conditioning coach to work on that with the puppy as he was growing, just to help balance things out. A balanced body is less likely to have injury and structural issues later on. So that's the benefit for puppies. If your companion dog at home is, a weekend warrior with you, running and hiking and doing whatever, just if you have multiple dogs and they run hard playing with each other, you take them to the dog park. Whatever you do where they're running and playing, it's like people, weekend warriors, the injuries and accidents happen. Maintaining the soft tissue, which moves the body and stabilizes the body. So when they stop, suddenly make sudden turns, things like that, it's the soft tissue that is stabilizing those bones and, more importantly, those joints. And so that keeping that soft tissue supple and strong can help prevent injuries in most situations. Or if it doesn't prevent it entirely, maybe it'll reduce the severity of the injury. So prevention is key and massage is important in prevention. It has prophylactic benefits. You have your hands all over the dog and you find things. You can find ticks, you can find bumps and you go, oh yeah, I know that bump is there, great. skin tags that, are kind of in a not so good spot. And you find most of them are simple, benign things. Sometimes I find things that I kind of wish I hadn't found. I definitely wish I hadn't found, but they're found. And you've gotten them early if your dog gets regular massage. Okay, you find these things early, which is also critical. So there's that benefit for your companion dog and for all dogs. Also for your companion dog, if your companion dog has anxiety issues, little hyper, again, the full massage kicks in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest, and it calms everything down. And, if you have regular massage, then it starts to hold over time. The body goes back to that place quicker and quicker, as time goes on. So you say, hey, my dog's great, it's in perfect shape and everything, I don't need massage. Maybe not, but I still highly recommend it because of the benefits of the prophylactic and therapeutic benefits, if they're active at all. And also, even if they're not that active, some of the toy breeds, maybe not, but there are also breeds that have unusual builds. Those breeds can really benefit from regular massage therapy to keep them going well. Exceptionally long back dogs, dogs that are very short-legged, heavy in front, and long-backed. Yeah, dogs that are prone to spinal issues because of their conformation, or prone to this, that, and the other because of conformation, even more important, even if you're not doing a ton of athletic things with that dog. Seniors, I have to say that probably generally the greatest effect in any group are seniors. It's just amazing what it does for the seniors. It can relieve a lot of stiffness, which can relieve, and inflammation, which can relieve pain to some level. Definitely don't think that, it's necessarily going to get your dog off of pain medications. Again, you do what your vet, recommends for your elder friend. But massage therapy can help tremendously. It gets the blood flow going, the circulation move, the lymph moving, getting rid of the yucky stuff and bringing in new stuff. And it gets the joint fluid moving. So what happens when they start feeling better with the seniors is they start moving around more. And when they start moving around, it also gets the fluid moving better each time they move. Movement, move it or lose it. I'm really do believe in that. And so if they're feeling better and moving more, then it becomes this positive snowball effect because it just keeps getting better and better. Not going to reverse time, but they can feel really, really good, or at least a whole lot better for their lifetime. So it's really, really, really benefit for seniors. Sport dogs. Yeah, really important for sport dogs. It can help reduce the risk of injury for the reasons I mentioned before about what soft tissue does. And if with the injury, it might help reduce the severity of it. They might have a little strain instead of a full tear or something, because their muscles are strong and supple, and the blood is flowing through them as it should be. So maintenance massage, if you can do it monthly, ideal. But maintenance massage for sport dogs. I used to be a competitive athlete. I don't know if I mentioned that. If I did, I'm repeating it, for about 30 years, and that was critical for me. So I already knew the benefits. And I've had a number of people in agility trials who come and say, I really think my dog needs a massage, but they have to wait until they're done, right? No, they don't. Event massage, pre-event, inter-event, post-event. You can do it with people, you can do it with the dogs and horses and whoever's competing. Each stage has different techniques. Some techniques cross over, a number of general techniques cross over. But each stage is specific. They have techniques that are specific for what you're trying to accomplish. So pre-event, you're trying to pump up the muscles, get the blood flow going, really bring that blood flow to the skin, to the surface, and pump up those muscles, saying, hey, we're going to go do something. Inter-event, you're going to find out what anything that might have happened, while they were competing already. Trigger points, muscle spasms, Scapula gets locked with, dogs and horses because, they don't have a clavicle, they don't have a collarbone. So the soft tissue is what holds on that front leg. And so if the soft tissue becomes spasmed or hypertonic, too much tone, then it can lock up that scapula. So we can get that, we can release the tissue and get that moving again. And then we pump the muscles back up and we get them going for the rest of the competition. And then post-event, in human studies have shown that it can significantly reduce the effects of DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, which, when you do sports, it just happens. Massage is really good for that. And in that case, we're stretching, we're increasing range of motion, we're releasing and flushing and long and slow, and getting the body to release everything and to relax into a healing, calm state. So those are your benefits, basically. Again, I hope you enjoyed this, and shoot me some questions. bluemoonwellness@yahoo.com, 540-660-4367. And I look forward to getting some questions. And if I don't get any questions, I'm going to pick stuff out of the hat. I get questions. Been doing this now for 18 years, lots of questions, and I'll pick one. But I'd love to hear from you. And have a wonderful, safe, happy, joyful, fun-filled, stress-reduced, go get your massage holiday, and a happy, happy new year. Take care.